Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Emily Alcina, and I'm back today from my favorite spot in the house. And this is my hammock. Yes, I do have a hammock inside my house where I get to chill. And today I get to be here sharing this video with you. And the video today is about the power that lies within us to bring light into this world. And one person in particular that I think about when I think about this topic, a person that inspired me, is my wife. My wife is someone who, if you ask her, she will say that she's more of a negative person, that it's easier for her to engage with the world and have this negative lens. However, she's so conscious and so aware of how easy this is for her that she works really hard on turning that around, in seeing the light, in looking for the light, in bringing light into the world. She is someone who will tell me, Emily, when I am out with a group of friends, I want to be that person that others would like to sit beside with. I will hate to be someone who people will need to avoid or feel stuck if they were to have to sit beside me. And that comes from that motivation that she wants to make others around her feel good. If you know her, or those who know my wife, you know that she can be very quick. She has this, her brain is amazing. She can like process really fast the information. She can throw it around, and she can like make it funny and light, and she's really grounded. So I'm the opposite. Like, my emotions can take the best part of me, but for her, she has a way of being able to be grounded, so she becomes very aware of what she's bringing into interaction, and her motivation, what she wants to bring into that interaction, is light. She wants things to be light, and she wants people to be comfortable and people to be able to laugh and have a good time, to end up having that night thinking it was a great night. And that's her personal mission. So we all have also that person, and I won't mention any names, but that we actually want to avoid. That person that you wouldn't want to be stuck sitting beside them, because you know that if you do, your night is not going to be the same. And you may go home feeling drained, feeling exhausted, feeling negative, and feeling like that was not worth my time. Back in the day when I used to go to university, I was in my undergraduate, my first year, and I was a poor student. You know, I had to pay for my education, I had to pay for my rent and my food, I had to work really hard. So one of the first things that I did for myself, which I was very proud of, is that I was able to buy myself a ticket to go to Cuba for reading week. And oh my God, that was like a big achievement. So I go over, I remember really very excited. And the first person that I saw was a friend of mine. And I was like, guess what? I'm going to Cuba for reading week. And the first question that came out of their mouth was, did you book a 5-star? And I was just like, no, I cannot afford a 5-star. Well, do you know that in Cuba, if you don't book a 5-star, like a 5-star is like a 3-star. So if you booked anything else, you're just going to have a shitty time. And then she proceeded to tell me all the things that she knew about Cuba that were like terrible. So my first thought was like, who asked you? I didn't really ask you for your opinion. I was just sharing this awesome news. But thank you. Here I am now feeling terrible about my decision to go to what I consider a beautiful country with a beautiful light, lots of sun, beautiful ocean. But anyway, so we all have that person who can turn things around, take a look of all the negative and throw it back to you. These are people who are almost like, they're so unaware of how they come across that they have this tendency to kind of, as soon as they arrive, like they're almost like feeding into this negative, into wanting to be negative, into picking up into a negative. Like, doesn't matter what the conversation is about, they can just take all the input and then see it from that dark lens and then just bring it back out in a very negative way. And those are the people who will want to avoid. Okay, we all gravitate towards light. We like people who can make us laugh. We like people who are happy, who are genuine, who are authentic, and that are grateful, that I can see that light into this world, because we all want light. We all want to be happy. So I'm here to tell you that you have that power, and the power is for you to choose. All you need to do is to be aware and to have this internal motivation into wanting to bring the light. You want to be aware that how you come across, the way that you view the world, like if you are someone who views very negatively, you have to be aware of the impact that has around to the people around you, how you come across when you use that lens to in other interactions. So that awareness is key, because even if you're naturally driven towards kind of seeing things in a more negative way, you can choose to start shifting that, and you can choose to bring light into interactions instead of darkness. And so there is the awareness piece, but also that has to be that drive in a wanting to bring light. That's also important. That drive needs to be there. So for all of you, all I wish for you is that you could work as hard as my wife works into just bringing that light, that laughter in every interaction that she has. Until next time.